Greetings, comrades, and good morning. This is the Antichrist, Paul Wildcat Holybee from the-666.com. And, well, I would like to speak, I want you to understand, I can speak as much as I want. I can speak as much as I want when I home this man out and speak anytime I want. I wish that little thing in the thing too, so like that, like that, you get them all three in there. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do, get all three in there. There we go. And I can home this man out, home that man out, home this man out. We'll do the best we can. And we'll help you out with everything we can. We'll take these out. We'll help you out now. Put them back in there. And there's three assholes up here trying to make us all think that Paul Wildcat Holybee was up here walking around somewhere. And we're trying to work towards him by going, we'll do anything to see him. We'll do anything to see him. Just bring us to him. So they're all dying today. Already got one down. He's eaten alive in the flame, getting raped by a frog. And frog, big old penis that made out of molten lava rock. Just goes, you stick it in there. Goes, turns it out. Real big. But she's gonna get some help. Yes, she's getting help. They're trying to trick them, and they're stone theft up there, trying to steal my throne and saying I'm up there walking around like I died and came to heaven. And I'm walking around the kingdoms up there, and then one of them was going to try to announce himself me, and then he's trying to put a songbird on me, which is a page 46, which means as I speak, he's up there trying to speak as fast as I am at the same words, addressing the people as if he's me, and trying to act like that. And then they're all, oh, that sounds just like him. So, for all I know, he might have a strand of my DNA, my spirit, King Jesmo tries it. I don't get to look like you no more, so don't worry about that. You know, I speak it. I just can speak to me. You can speak up from the back of the Mississippi mud. Up from the some back. Up from the back. Some back. Up from the back. Some back. Up from the back of the Mississippi mud. That's what we like. We was joking around about that this morning. That desert song. And we hope he likes us when the day comes. And a big Christian nigger. And a big pissy asshole wanting his music to be more than an Antichrist reign or something. He paid money for his music, and he's going to make sure that O.N.E don't get to use this on anything. And all that, he wants full rights to ever. We'll see what he's like. Might have to chop him up and drink him. We'll see. Do you wear the mark? I got all Bilderbergers back of me, minimum. And even 16-foot Anaconda. Like a spaceship full of them. And when we come down to start these big kingdoms, like we have over the course of mankind, starting up a nation or whatever, and a big league of them. We've seen Roswell alien type creatures down here come manifest and be seen. We do the paperwork, the dealings, and get the nation started. So you don't put nothing about us in here, but we'll be back at the end of time. and y'all come back up and reign with us. So I think old George Washington ain't coming back up. And the people that signed that big old Prince bill, what was it, Prince that wrote that bill up? Which y'all signed, the Bill of Hancock, was John Hancock's first signature, big old giant. Well, he wanted to be the bold one that wrote his name first on there, even though it might have killed him this time period, because his rebellion to the throne of Egypt, or whatever. Well, to them it was Egypt, but it was really England. But it was just as big in their day as Egypt was in ours. Wow. Kind of. I was the Egyptian king. Well, the Israeli, well, there's no nigger point. We know there's 50 countries out there, and you can say you're just king of all of them. And you send people out of every one of them. Well, in England, we sent them out. We didn't like them there. They're tax bartering, they're Cartel Holybees, there are all kinds of shit going on in England. We wanted them out. So we took everything we had and ran them out of the country and sent them over here to mainland America, which we knew was a place where they had Indians, and we just call them natives. And so they're kind of like the Africans, but just a little lighter skin. A little look, complexion, and everything completely different. We sent them over here with these, and they were supposed to come over here and settle down. We didn't think they could do it at all. We kept asking for money and this and that. We started thinking, whoa, we might just have us a kingdom over there. So we sent cash and monies and all that, and I got my new sign up. Right there, that's just me, February, right there. That's just right there. Yeah. Well, they came back and asked for cash, and we gave them a little gold. What you thought? Well, John Quincy got the gold. He got it from me, Billy Burger number 4. We really wanted a Billy Badass over there, so get the country going in a big Billy Badass way. That's when the cash came in. John Quincy. George Washington didn't have a whole lot, and we did. So we brought it over and set it up. But the signature said, it's much like the Bill of Rights. A lot of things, there's a recoil in it, and a lot of other things. Alien sign, we all signed. So it's a big old international, intergalactic, fucking goddamn, multi-kingdom, big old intergalactic fucking signatures on this Constitution that we have. That everybody signed. That's on that big one that y'all have. The hit American film, National Treasure, starring Nicolas Cage. That big old something. We got one too that everybody signed. I don't know. We don't know why we got off on it. Yeah, we do. Anyway, long story short, ISIS is coming back to reign with me. And I'm the big six of the West, which was the whole West. Which means I probably get North America, South America, which is 2 Americas. So together you got one big America. Not too bad for one. And we're gonna get our things going. Now back to lighter things. ISIS is I'm getting messed up. No, I'm getting horribilized up here. I'll kill 50 people just now by imagining. Or shooting this fucking DNA coding with Canadian over here in this area. Kill another 62 million. Imagines where the person, he feels where the person is. Right over here, or way the fuck over here. You can sense it. Sense where they're at with the DNA being. And it stretches this big circle thing all the way out there to where they're at. And it's a DNA coding with Canadidium, and they just pop instantly. Pop, and go straight to hell. That's how it works. I should be able to do it if you got DNA being with. And we love you all very much in this earth, and we're going to do the best we can. We have everything we need. And Lady Gaga is my wife at the end of all this. So that's how I can save myself, Mexico. You guys just be, raping stuff. It's the only way you can get an American white to rape it. Well, why are there so many whites down there in Mexico City? Having fun. Found out yesterday the old Mexican Mafia ain't as big as what their big brightly colored feathers portray while they're out there squawking. Pretty big. And I ain't squawking. But we're gonna help you out better than that. We love Mexican Mafia. So we'll hope y'all better than that. We love the military in Mexico, so I was trying to say the cartel, so we love them, guaranteed. And these little local neighborhoods that's wanting to make me a big old shook, a big old big old gooseneck bin like a Carl Benz or something. Ain't getting what they going at them wanted. That's why. That's the ones I'm talking to. No. Just that one thing. Yeah. I'll sue. Alright. And doing the best I can. Everything's doing the best we can. And Mexico's badass. I love Mexico City. Got big plans. O.N.E. and World Union 666 trademark Bilderbergers, which is a branch of the UN. We do have a level of government. Got a table sitting up. We'll have department head or chiefs. You know, make fun of chiefs. We'll have chiefs and leaders from the cartels if they want to be represented at this table. So I'm going to legalize narcotics worldwide. We want Chinese cartel type, or whatever they call themselves over there, Chinese Mafia. Soviets the one that invented methamphetamine way back before things, you know, like some of them. Of course, Colombia, Mexico. There's 14 cartels in Mexico and North South America that could send a representative or have one representing all of them. We can sit down at the table, work out how we want to do this. It'll be like a UN table, kind of like Bilderberger 1. Well, it'll kind of be like the General Assembly, UN General Assembly, or the Bilderberger 1 UN Plaza in Manhattan, Hilton. A big tower. It's a single tower. But have a meeting or something one of these days when I get up and running, about 3 years or something. It won't be for me to get raped or sawed in half. But anyway, so we're thinking there. I didn't say y'all were squawking, but I did a little research down in Guam yesterday, and I think there ain't any sailors down there in their little white cottons down there just slamming that ass down on their own dick that some would portray over there at Tinker or wherever. Or got duped in when they got baited. Now, the VA acting like they're going to send you there. When Dr. Snickle dick. Silly catted one. Okay. So I was that ER doctor that was trying to wrangle you with that cop. No. They say that. Wiggle my way out of it. Marched right out of it. I say I was meat. And so thank you, Mexico. There's nothing I love more than un águila sobre un pal devorando una serpiente. That's what I think about you guys. So. Yes, he's a big snake. Big eagle. Or a cactus. So much. Always been a fan of Mexico. Got Dr. Ortiz down there in New Laredo. Is that what they call it? Or they call it Laredo? Called Laredo. On the Mexican side. From 1991, somewhere down in there. I went down there at 17 or something. 16, 18, pre-911. But nonetheless, that was pretty cool. She went down there and told him all my problems, and he was glad to listen, and he said, Americans are going wrong because they got that Schedule 2 narcotic law up there, and we want you to get the help that you deserve to get. And these are actually better for you. They're just trying to do all that because of Judeo-Christianism and Judaism. There's one guy at the top that's a Jewish lobbyist. And he wants drugs. So that's why I roll with him. Hoping that we can save some of the Catholic churches. I think we will. So I talked to Jesus of Nazareth and some of the other godheads. And we think that when we get this Nicopolis going, it's going to be like a Jericho. It'll be like this, you know. Someone may worship the Most High. Someone may worship Isis. Someone may worship Lilith. Someone may worship the Most High Son. Or me, Osiris. Or just Hekate. I know I only got a few idols right now because I'm rebuilding. I lost 90 of them, including one about this tall. And this one represents all my wives that don't have an idol just yet, but it is actually a blue Isis idol. Because she's also can come in as extraterrestrial type. Flesh and blood that can be touched. And she's blue when she comes. She can be blue. She's like extraterrestrial. That way you know she's not a human. As you see, it don't have wings, but this one does. I've seen her just here recently, right around 9/11, in Muskogee. And she had these wings when she landed. And 10,000 problems. And she found me, and we fixed them in the blink of an eye. Less than a blink of an eye. And her back on top. And we laid there, and I held her hand for as long as time, so she disappeared. It was all on camera, but I don't know if the camera got it. But that all being said, you might worship one of these. What was I getting this morning of all that? And the Nicopolis. And we'll have offering plates in front of each one. And you might not have the big Nicopolis type or the Jericho type where it's got the multi-godhead, where it's all kinds of gods in the temple. Temple I-666 trademark. You might branch out because the Temple I-666 trademark is going to be the umbrella. You might want Zeus. I talked to Zeus yesterday. I found an idol for him on Wayfair. It's a big old tall idol, about 34 foot tall. You can get it for about under $200. He's all swelled up and big. Yeah, I'm getting that one. It's my idol. I don't get it just yet, but I'm going to get that one, he said. So we're going to get that one. And Jesus just might survive one of them. Jesus, the little one, the littlest one might just survive and bring the church, but the church has got to shrink down to the size of just one of these. Like a little thing like this. In the midst of all this, giant temple. So if he does, then y'all have a little follower, a little church group, and a little thing. So this could be the Jesus of Nazareth one, if it wanted to be. We'd move it right here, over here. I'll put it right up here. I have it so close to us, we put it over here by this thing. He wants a little war in his area. He likes war now. It's coming around. I'm going to put that there. That's what that's there for. And we're going to keep it like that. And so that's what being said, some of those Mexico Catholic churches and stuff like that could go down pretty good. That's what I think. And that's what we all think. Paul Wildcat Holybee here. Let's talk to a Mexican guy that says he used to go to Catholic churches down there, and they don't just like get out their tax book and all that kind of stuff and just pay all their money to Rome or to the Vatican or something. They're kind of like independent little churches down there that use what they can to kind of like not the hit American film Nacho Libre starring Jack Black. Not so Jack, but not so black, but Jack Black. Yeah. So pretty cool. And hats off to the churches down there. There's like a St Barnardio beer or something they sell at the liquor store or something, or some of these alcohol beverage stores, like a St Barnardio or something. Some of those beers that's made by Christian or by my fucking people. Yeah, there's that thick lager beer and stuff like that. Y'all know who they are, and then they use the money to help people. Hats off to them. He likes that kind of stuff, so we might just get some stuff going. Anyway, it's all in today's episode of the Antichrist Speaks Every Morning. Tries to. This is Sunday message, and we're going to help out Isis by letting her know Isis is still my wife, and she's staying my wife. She's always going to be my wife. She's going to live with me for all time. I'll help you out better than that. Mexico didn't mean to say you were squawking. None of y'all were. I'm scared of y'all. Swarm Jasmine. But Swarm Jasmine from the Hit American. Now let me explain. I'm still Paul Wildcat Holybee. But one of my little rain names is Jezebel. Because I am Jezebel. And they start calling me Jezebel. Because I'm speechless. My little bebop E.T. Alien God songs. And I do get scared when y'all start. I heard somebody outside my window talking about, we're going to take that car Holybee over there, gooseneck me. For why? Because of Carrie Parrish or somebody got wrangled up. And somebody put that on my phone about Andy Parrish in 2023 or something, like he was the one that cut my leg off or something. So I make that phone call to the lighthouse on there and leave them a little message and just kind of warn them that that's what was going on my phone. And I don't know what they got going on down there, which they might want to know. I don't think for I don't even think for a heartbeat that it was Andy trying to do it. I don't think he'd do that. When it all comes down to it, on paper, just fudging around and stuff like that, it's a different thing. But for him to actually try to do it, I don't think he would, unless he was in a cage, and then he probably would. So, I was saying about 5 E.T. Alien God songs, left 5 messages for him or something. Left on kind of good terms. So, kind of just politically extending the olive branch type of political, not extending the olive branch, but just say kind of politically correct. I don't know what word I'm looking for. Anyway, say kind. Nonetheless, that's all being said. And my leg was tampered with in 2023 by the VA. When I went in for needing some food and for malnutrition from tweaking too hard for a few days, and for some reason I kept my leg open. Saved my life. I said it swelled up. Must have kicked something or something. Nonetheless, I'm alive. I'm still walking around. I went to hell, came back, and devil sent me back up. So somebody's trying to kill me. Well, I'll just tell the story. I went to hell 3 times. I had to go down there 3 times because they was trying to kill me and overdose me, and they cut my leg off and had me wake up with one leg sucking in Guam. There's something like that. My mom says, don't tell them any more than that. But I came back up and I had a tattoo on my leg, and it was an upside down cross. Everybody saw it, wondering where I got it from, so they know I'm Satan. That's what they thought. So. That's what it sounds like to that twisted rat down there in Oklahoma. I don't listen to it. We never really hung out, me and Muck. We hung out a couple times. We watched football together. I was just trying to be a big old Build-A-Burger and blend in and just be a Build-A-Burger in hiding with my mullet and my cowboy hat and on my big old beer belly and on my old barroom type of life and doing all that kind of stuff. Talk to the old Jehovah, still ain't got on our school. Where me and Jehovah talked for about 4 years. Talked to me about 4. We talked my whole life, but when you got on our school, it kind of, one guy leads it. Zeus saying, don't worry about God on our school. He talks to the whole about 10 seconds. Now we're all talking. So we're all back up and stop. And I hit stop, and you're going to win. Get it right now. Okay? Yeah. So this is the Antichrist, Paul Wildcat Holybee, live on YouTube. Just so you know. I don't do pre-script or anything. I just get on here and start talking. That's the spirits give me utterance. We'll just change the subject as needed. So I like the UN idea and the legal narcotic. I do too. So, cool. Thank you. And just, I say get off. I said, no. Zeus telling me to get off here, not me. Trying to tell y'all. Anyway, we'll talk to y'all later. And this is the Antichrist, Paul Wildcat Holybee from the-666.com. I'm getting my little twisty meth tooth fixed here this month. I kind of like to leave it off, though, until I get to LA and then get a gold one. So, I don't know. Talk to y'all later. As I say, it's the-666.com. And Paul Holybee at Temple Up ISIS 666 on Twitter. Love you guys. Viva Mexico. And this is Zeus making the last one. This is ISIS. Quit worshiping demons. That's what you say to me. They ain't demons. And Zeus a demon? My aunt's a demon. Jezebel eaten by what? Jezebel wasn't eaten by dogs. Like I said, she was taken off at rape until she died. Her vagina got infected and she died by rape. That's what happened to her. They said dogs were the Israelis that did that to her, eating her. That's why I don't like your little story. Psalms, or whatever wrote that. Bye.